World-class closers do this one thing differently. Most people think closing is about confidence. It's about having this perfect pitch, the slickest words, the strongest handshake. But the truth is, world-class closers, they don't talk more, they listen more. It's not just surface level listening either. I'm talking about active, engaged, focused listening, where you're not waiting to just reply, you're trying to understand. Your goal isn't to win the conversation, but to serve it. Have you ever spoken to someone and while they're explaining something, you can just tell they're not really hearing you? They're nodding, they're smiling, but they're not even present. They're just waiting for their turn to speak, waiting to jump in on their next point. And that's how most people communicate. And that's exactly why most people can't lead a real sale, let alone have meaningful and build meaningful relationships in business and life. Here's what separates the pros. They ask better questions and then they shut up and listen. Because when someone talks, they're not just giving you information. They're handing you their priorities, their fears, their motivations, the blueprint of how they make decisions. And if you're just too busy trying to prove yourself, you're going to miss all of it. You miss the gold. And the crazy part is this. Most people don't even realize what's motivating them until you help them unpack it. Sometimes your client doesn't know why they're hesitating, why they're stuck, why they feel pressure until someone asks the right question and gives them the space to process it. That's your job. If you want to close more deals, if you want to become someone people actually trust with major decisions, be the person who makes them feel understood. Because when someone feels understood, truly understood, they will start to trust you. They open up. And once you have that, everything changes. You're no longer just someone trying to sell something. You're someone who's guiding them toward a better outcome that they actually want. Now let's talk a little bit about the psychology behind it, which I find interesting. Human beings, they crave clarity, but under stress, clarity disappears. When money's on the line, when there's risk, when they're stepping into the unknown, they fall back into doubt, hesitation, and even fear. That's why most deals fall apart. Not because of the price always, it's not because of the timing, but because someone lost sight of why they were doing it in the first place. So when that happens, the best thing you can do is bring them back to the reason, back to the drivers, back to the vision that got them into the conversation to begin with. That's how you lead, and that's how you actually close. And look, none of this is easy. It's a skill. It's a skill that anyone can learn, but it's earned. Just like anything else worth having, I believe anyone can learn this skill, but most people don't want to. Because it means you have to slow down. It means you have to check your ego at the door. It means being more interested in the truth than just being right. Have you ever noticed how rare that is now? Most people don't really want to listen. They want to be heard, they want to be right, and they don't even realize that that mindset, that obsession with being right is what's keeping them stuck. If you want to serve more people, if you want to sell more, if you want to lead conversations and create real change around your life, you have to flip the switch. You have to make listening your edge. Here's a few practical things I'd tell anyone who wants to become a better closer, or honestly, just a better communicator in general. Number one, start every conversation with the mindset, this isn't about me. You're there to uncover, not convince someone. Number two, ask layered questions. Not, are you looking to sell? Instead, try, what's your ideal outcome for the next few years with this property or business? Then you dig deeper. Number three, pause after they finish talking. Give them space. You'll be shocked what people add 3 seconds in silence. Use silence. Number four, mirror their language. If they say, I'm just tired of managing all this, repeat it back. So it sounds like you're just ready for less stress, right? It shows you get them. Number five, anchor the conversation to their goal, especially when things get messy, because they will. When problems show up, say, remember you told me this was about retiring, stress-free, and spending more time with your family? This gets us closer to that. That's how you earn trust. That's how you stay in alignment. That's how you close without pushing. And I'll leave you with this. Being a world-class closer, communicator, leader, it's not about what you say. It's about how well you understand. That is a skill. And like anything worth having, it's only earned.